Alright, gonna take my first long road trip in the premium extended range. I've done this in my Select before, but this time I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm gonna use the Apple CarPlay. I'm typically an Android Auto guy. I use Android in my personal life, but I do have an iPhone for work, so I'll give this a try. As you can see here, it does include EV routing, um, so we'll see how that goes. So I already put in the address. We're gonna hit OK. You can see on the map that we're traveling down to Pennsylvania. There are tolls required, and as of right now, it's suggesting that I would arrive at 6:04 p.m. It's currently just after noon. So if we were to hit go, see how this goes. And I will be keeping track of my efficiencies. Starting. Okay, I got sidetracked for a second there, so probably lost about 15-20 minutes. But anyhow, on the highway now, blue cruising. Got the speed set at 75 right now. Apple CarPlay, the full screen mode is definitely a cleaner look than Android Auto. I do like that about it. I don't love the graphics on the map, but I do like that the charging is integrated. So I went in and hit the OK button and gave it access to the car's battery information. So in that route, it did include a charging station. It looks like it's the same one that I was planning to hit, based on what I saw on a Better Route Planner. So as of right now, it's saying I'm going to arrive at that location at about 4:16. It's currently 1 o'clock, with 23% of charge. I am running in engage mode. Again, using Blue Cruise as much as possible. Just getting to the highway, and with what I've done so far, I've done about 17 miles. Right now we're at 3.5 miles per kilowatt. But we'll see where that goes. I expect that to decrease, as the majority of this is going to be highway. Probably be maintaining relatively higher rates of speed. Nothing crazy, but just going with the flow of traffic. So if we can get like a good 2.8, somewhere in that range, that would be a great efficiency for this vehicle. So we'll see how we're doing. It's a warm day. It's gray. It's kind of rainy, but it's not cold. So the exterior temperature shouldn't be having too much of an impact on the battery, even though it has 4% at this point. So we'll check back in. All right, we've gone just about an hour. We've gone just about 60 miles. I realize I didn't reset trip 1, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So we'll keep track of the remaining parts of this trip on trip 1. But this first hour, still we're at the 3.1, still above 3, which is great. It's warm enough outside that I haven't needed to turn the climate control on, so that's helping with the efficiency. But overall, 3.1, that's great. That's right in line with the EPA calculations that the total range is based on. I'm at 80% state of charge at this point, so still a little bit higher than where my standard range would have been at 100%. At about 100%, after some typical usage, I was probably seeing about 200, 210 on the guessometer. Again, I don't pay too much attention to that. This car itself only has 440 miles on it, so we'll pretty much double that number by the time we're done with this trip, and I'll continue to keep you posted. Okay, so I've basically been stuck in traffic for an hour, so definitely further behind than planned. It's currently showing that the next stop for charging is going to be at 5:26 rather than 4:13 or whatever the time there was. But it also has the percentage lower, so I don't know if it's switched to a different charging location or not, or if this is the same one. Just estimating to be lower now that our efficiency has gone down a little bit, but time will tell. So I still got some traffic to deal with to get through here. It looks like maybe there's some road work ahead according to the Apple map. And then as far as the efficiency goes, I'm at 2.5 hours. I'm only at 100 miles, and I'm currently holding at 3.1. That had gone down to about 3, I think it was 3, maybe 2.9 at one point. And my speed score was 47%. So as you'd expect, your higher speeds are going to impact your efficiency. But because I've been rolling at essentially 5 miles an hour or something for the last hour, that speed score has gone back up. So we'll just keep going, see where we come out. Currently at 66%. Okay, so one issue that I'm having with the Apple Maps is you can't set any type of arrival percentage, at least from what I can tell. So if anybody knows any different, let me know in the comments below. But I don't want to stop at this station with 31%. I'd much rather dig into that battery a little bit, bring it down into more like the 20% range, or even under that. Try to get a nice deep charge going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best to navigate to a different Electrify America station further along the route. So I'm going to have to look up a little bit on a better route planner and see where it is. I want to try to take this as far as I can before having to stop. So before I let it take me there, I'll take a look and I'll check back in with you guys. Okay, I was able to find another Electrify America charging location. That's pretty much en route, it looks like. Doesn't look like I'm going to have to detour too far, which is great. Didn't want to have to do that. So rather than getting there at 5:20 or 5:30, whatever the time was, we're going to go a little bit further into New York rather than stopping in Connecticut, and we'll get our first charge. Tried to push it a little bit further. I just couldn't get the system here, the Apple CarPlay, to allow me to go to one station further without suggesting a charge. I could try to override and then switch to the in-car navigation or something, but we'll just stick with this one. We'll get down to about 19%. My efficiency's great. 3.3 right now, it's what it's reading. This was up at like 3.5. you can see that speed percentage has really come up, but that's because I've been sitting in traffic between construction and some accidents. It's been a very slow ride so far, so that's what's adding to the increase in efficiency. Currently sitting at 46%, projected 117 miles. Haven't been blue cruising too much just because there were a couple patches of heavy rain, but back on blue cruise now, and we'll get to this charging location. Okay, so I was going to be taking this exit to start charging, but I've been able to manipulate the system a little bit here. I'm going to push it even further. It was estimated that I'd arrive at the charging location not too far from that exit at 19%, which is what I'm at, which means I probably would have arrived with about 18 or 17 maybe percent. But as of right now, I've been able to push it about a half hour further, and it's saying I'm going to arrive with 14%. So let's see where we actually wind up. Definitely got a huge boost in range, just because of how messy traffic's been really the whole way. I'm in New York City now, going over the GW Bridge. Just about to hit my first charge. Interestingly, the Apple Maps estimates just a little bit off. We're at 3.3 miles per kilowatt. We're at 251 miles so far. Total of 6 hours of driving. Could really use a break. We're at 14%. So the reason I said interestingly on the Apple Maps is Apple Maps is still projecting that I would arrive with 15%. So unless I somehow aggressively regen the whole way there, I don't think I'm going to arrive with 15%. But we're just about there. PlugShare does not have this Electrify America as a highly rated one, so I'm not super pumped about that. I wish I had looked at that earlier, but I wasn't thinking about it. But let's hope for the best. Okay, I arrived, 13%. All the spots are taken. There's even a Tesla in there, but it looks like the Ioniq is wrapping up, so I'm going to go ahead and take his spot, get ourselves hooked up to a charger for the first time in this car. For efficiency, I ended at 3.3, 6 hours 20 minutes, 252 miles. And I just heard it lock in place, connecting to vehicle. Payment declined, but I have plug and charge on. Alright, in traditional fashion for me, having issues at an EA station. This time it's the car, it wasn't doing the plug and charge, so then I got the app running and I hit initiate charge, started charging, and now I'm looking at the Windows screen. It sounds like it's running. The card does say network error. I'm not using that, so I'm not really sure what's happening now. Alright, it looks like it just kicked back. It's at 94 kilowatts. Not great. Kind of hoping that climbs a little bit. There's a Tesla charging next to me with a CCS adapter at 65%, getting about 71. We're still at 94, but once this hits 20, it should pick up. Now we're up over 20% now, and it's only at 96 kilowatt. Probably because it's sharing power with the Tesla. I was kind of hoping to get up over the 120 range. Alright, I'm back on the road for almost an hour now. The charging session went fine. It didn't get up as high as I would have liked it to have gotten. Never really got up and over the 100 mark. But again, I think it was more a limitation of the station because all the stations were being used, so just sharing the power between each vehicle. Been on the highway now, like I said, for an hour. The traffic has let up at this point. This road trip's taken much longer than it should have, just with all the traffic, but now we're at more where I would expect the efficiency to be at. 2.8, going at a pretty good rate of speed. 65, 75, accelerating as needed. Got the heat on a little bit like I did before, but it's only at 65, so we're not running it too high. It's reading 60 degrees outside, so the climate's only using up a little bit, and then pretty much it's all just being impacted by speed. I would expect it to stay at this until I get to where I'm going. I'll just give a final wrap up at the end. Alright, just about getting where I'm supposed to be. Apple Maps works pretty well. Can't complain. It's integrated pretty well with the battery. I would say the battery is a little conservative. It's off by about somewhere between 2 and 4%. I'm already at 42. It's saying I'm going to arrive at 42. But I got a little bit longer here to go. But we'll call this the end. Got 3.0 on this one. Again, had my speed pretty good, I would say, in this weather, without having to run the HVAC too much. Pretty highly efficient.